We are going to start in Sukhasana. Come on down. Find an easy seat. Cross your legs at your shins. Take a little time, maybe rocking side to side or rolling those shoulders back just to find some ease. Allow your body to take this shape comfortably. Sitting up tall, roll your shoulders back and down. Find a lift through the top of your head, soften your face. And take a moment to arrive. Before we really settle in here, I want us to break down our Ujjayi breath. This is a breath that we use often in Vinyasa flow. It is victorious breath, where the sound and rhythm of your breath work to become victorious over the sensations and the chatter in your mind. You breathe in and out through your nose from the back of your throat. This breath also traps in a lot of heat, so it generates heat that warms us up from the inside out, which I want us to work on today because our theme for today's class is fire. So here's you sit. Take a big breath in through your nose, fill up. Open your mouth, make an H-A-ha sound. Notice how that comes from the back of your throat. I want you to now bring your hand in front of your mouth and do that same thing. Inhale in through your nose, H-A-ha sound. And just feel how warm that air is. So that's the heat we're trying to bring inside and generate as we flow and move and use our Ujjayi pranayama. Now I want you to try and make that same HA sound on your exhale, but this time with your lips sealed. So you'll be making that making that sound and taking that breath out your nose. Inhale in through your nose. Lips stay sealed. HA ha sound from the back of your throat through your nose. I want you to close your eyes and just play around with this breath, breathing in through the nose, out the nose, working from the back of your throat, bringing our air up and out through the back of our throat. It's almost like kinking a hose. When you add that kink to a hose, you slow down the water flow. And here we're trying to slow down our breath by pulling it up and out through the back of our throat, in and out of our nose. You'll notice this oceanic sound that starts to happen. Just let this sound and this breath wash over your body. As I mentioned earlier, today's practice is inspired by fire, an element that purifies, transforms, and ignites. In the study of yoga, tapas refers to our inner fire and discipline, to our push to rise up and meet hardship with fierce love, our desire and passion to commit to showing up and meeting a task fully with determination and effort is tapas exemplified. The heat we meet during challenges, the fire we meet both in our passionate souls and in the chaotic world around us, these are transformative experiences that change our constitution, that help purify and cleanse us of negative thoughts and illusion. When we choose discipline over comfort and decide to show up, we are using our heat. We are stepping into the heat. We are practicing tapas and moving through the fire. Today, I encourage you to play with fire, play with heat. How can you use these as tools to deepen your practice, to burn up unhelpful thoughts, to clear out physical resistance? Work through the fire on your mat with love, not ego, and see what happens. Gently bow your forehead to your heart. Allow your eyes to crack open. Lift your chin. Again, I encourage you to play with that Ujjayi breath throughout your flow. If at any point it becomes stressful or too much, let it go and just breathe normally. As you're ready, make your way into downward dog any way you'd like. Once you're in down dog, start to move around. Check in with your body. Take anything that feels good here. Maybe you come back to that Ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose, from the back of your throat. And as we start to move and breathe together, we're building even more heat. Beginning that journey on this transformation. Start to reach down and out through both heels evenly. Give a good push into your hands. As you lift those hips up and back, also bring some awareness to your shoulders. See if you can lift your shoulders away from your ears. Rise high on your toes, tuck your chin, inhale, roll forward into a modified up dog. Knees can soften to the floor. Pull your hip bones to your wrist. Roll your biceps outward, let your heart and gaze pull forward and up. Take a big breath in. Knees stay on the floor as you start. Exhale, let your hips lead, and then roll back into down dog. Hips lift, knees lift, legs stretch long. Give that push into your hands, but also lift your shoulders up your back away from your ears. Let's smooth that out on the breath. Rise high on your toes, tuck your chin, inhale, roll forward, modify up dog, knees soften, heart and gaze lift. Exhale, lead with your hips, roll back. Eventually lift those knees, stretch the legs, drop the head. Rise to toes, tuck your chin, inhale, roll forward, modified up dog. Exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. This time, inhale, pull forward to plank, shoulders stack over wrist. Arms are strong and straight. Push the floor away with your hands. Reach long out your heels. Tuck your tailbone to your heels. Zip your belly in. Inhale, prepare, building a little more heat. Exhale, right knee crosses to your left elbow. Inhale, back to plank. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, back to plank. Keep it going. Exhale, right. Inhale, plank. Exhale, left. Inhale, plank. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Plank position, gaze forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Tilt your sit bones to the ceiling. Lift your heart and gaze so you're finding a little bit of cow here. Keep that happening. Bend your elbows straight back and lower your chest and chin to the floor. Roll your shoulders back. Keep your hips lifted. Take a breath in and a breath out. Pushing off your toes. Inhale, baby cobra. Slide forward, untuck your toes, re-roll your shoulders back. Take a breath in. As you exhale, move through child's pose into downward dog. No rush. Touch that child's pose for a moment. And then make your way into downward dog. Pedal out your legs. Walk your feet all the way up to the top of your mat. Once you arrive, open your feet hip width apart. Soften your knees, grab hold of opposite elbows. Give your elbows a little pull so you can get longer through your side waist. Push down and out through your heels. Get a little longer through the backs of your legs. A little wider across your sit bones. Maybe you shake out your head. Maybe you pedal the legs. Just have a moment. If any movement is calling for you, take it. Maybe it's stillness today that feels right. We'll all meet up back in center. Let your arms release. Soften your knees and roll up slowly. Once you arrive, take a couple shoulder rolls back. Step your feet together at the top of your mat. Big toes touch. Hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Starting to turn your gaze inward and notice your temperature. As we move through our flow today, you might notice that building of heat and work to use that heat to burn up any unhelpful thoughts, any blockages in your body, your heart, your mind. Using that heat to transform. knowing that tapas, your discipline to show up fully today, grants you that opportunity to transform. Bow your forehead to your heart. Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, heart lifts, palms press. Big exhale to fold forward, drop your head. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step your right foot back into a lunge. Inhale, left leg back to meet it, gaze forward. Exhale, halfway down, chaturanga. You can always use your knees to help. Listen closely. Inhale, press right back up to plank. Lower your knees to the floor. Find that lift of your sit bones, heart and gaze. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbows bend straight back, lower chest and chin to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra, push forward, roll your shoulders back, untuck your toes. Exhale through child's pose, just like we did earlier. Tap and breathe, and make your way into downward dog when you're ready. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step your left foot back into a lunge. Inhale, right leg back to meet it, gaze forward. Exhale, lower halfway, taking that push up. Inhale, press right back up to plank. Exhale, knees to the floor. Tilt your sit bones to the ceiling, heart and gaze, lift, inhale. Exhale, lower chest and chin. Inhale, baby cobra, shoulders roll back, toes untuck. Exhale, press through child's pose. Into downward dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms, moving on. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Here's our change. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, big stretch. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms around and up, seal your palms. Big exhale to fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees, step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold one more time. Inhale, sweep those arms around and up, palms press. Exhale, fold forward. I want you to flow through on your own. Let the sound of your Ujjayi breath lead you. Inhale, half lift. Take it on your own. All the way through your flow, we'll meet in Tadasana, rising up to stand eventually. Hands at heart center, take your time. Once you find Tadasana, check in with breath, with temperature, with any transformation or shifts that have already happened from that little bit of movement. Allow your eyes to open. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Find your seat today, 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, press down and out through your heels, squeeze your knees together. Inhale. Exhale, try and scoop your tailbone forward, pull your belly in. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, force it. Lower in your hips, lift through your heart and fingers. Take one more breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift, long spine. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Melt your left heel to the floor. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, shift forward. Inhale, right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Shoot that leg through for fallen triangle. Left arm reaches to the sky, hips press high. Take a big breath in. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Keep your legs in fallen triangle. Reach your heart forward. Lower down halfway into a push-up. Push right back up. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot between your hands, drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach forward, up and back. Soften through your shoulders. Send your hips forward. Lift your heart and gaze and trace your gaze and fingers along the ceiling towards the wall behind you, finding a little more of a back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms. Elbows draw down. As those elbows lower, let your heart rise. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid. Hands to the floor. Pull your hips back, stretch both legs, and fold over that front thigh. Try and draw your outer right hip back. Push down through both feet. Soften your head. Rebend your right knee. Inhale, high lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, open out. Warrior two. We're here for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you relax your front toes? Take a little more weight into that front heel. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Seal the outer edge of your back foot down. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now try and press down and out through both feet. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Tailbone lengthening down, belly drawing in. Take one more breath in. Bend that front knee a little deeper. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Back arm reaches behind you as that front arm stretches up and back. Take a full breath into your right side body. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the floor, square off. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky, and pause. I want you to bring some awareness to your hips. Notice if that right hip is popping up. See if you can drop your outer right hip down, lift up underneath the front of your left hip so your hips are square to the floor, get longer through your spine, and then try and rotate from your belly button, your heart, your gaze, keeping those hips square to the floor as best as possible. Good. Give a little more reach through those right fingers. Take a full breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Take your time. You can modify as needed. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Have a moment. Take a breath. And we'll move to our left side. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Melt your right heel to the floor. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, shift forward. Inhale, left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, stay and shoot that left leg through for fallen triangle. Right arm reaches to the sky, hips press, heart opens, take a full breath in. Exhale, right hand to the floor, keep these fallen triangle legs. Gaze forward. We're going to take that push-up, elbows bend back. Push right back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg lifts up and back. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon. Arms reach forward, up and back. Let your hips press forward. Heart and gaze lift. Again, try and trace your gaze and fingers along the ceiling towards the wall behind you, working into a little bit deeper back bend. Inhale here. Exhale, cactus your arms. Heart rises as your elbows pull down. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid. Hands to the floor, pull your hips back, stretch both legs. Fold over that front thigh. You might even shake out your head. Push down and out through your feet and pull your outer left hip back. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, high lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, open out, warrior two for 5 breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Can you find that front heel and outer edge of your back foot again? Inhale. Exhale, 2. Press down and out through your feet as if you could split your mat apart. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Draw your shoulder blades together and down. Lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, 4. One more breath in. Bend that front knee a little deeper as you exhale. Left palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound reverse warrior. Back arm wraps behind you. Left arm reaches up and back. Inhale into that left side body. Exhale, low lunge. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm to the sky, and then let's work on those hips on this side. Notice that left hip. If it's popping up a lot, try and drop that left hip down. Lift underneath the front of your right hip, so hips are square to the floor. Get longer through your spine, and then twist on top of that length from your belly button, your heart, your gaze, trying to keep those hips facing the floor. Give a little more reach to those left fingers. One more breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Check in. Breath, temperature, any shifts, beginning stages of transformation. We're going to flow through that series 2 more times. Working to build heat, working to use that heat to our advantage. Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, forward fold, flowing through. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow, shoot that leg through, fallen triangle. Inhale, left arm reaches high. Exhale, left hand to the floor, look forward. Lower halfway, take that push up. Press back up. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step your right foot forward, drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, lifting your heart. Exhale, cactus arms, lift your heart even more. Inhale, arms reach overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid, hands down, hips back, drop your head. Rebend that front knee. Inhale, high lunge, reaching up. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, reach back, half bound, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the floor. Low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, right arm to the sky. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow, stay and shoot that leg through. Fallen triangle, inhale, right arm high. Exhale, right hand to the floor, look forward. Take that push up, lower. Push back up. Inhale, three-legged dog, left leg up and back. Exhale, step your left foot forward. Drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, reach those arms up and back. Exhale, cactus your arms, heart lifts higher. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid, hands to the floor. Stretch both legs, soften and fold. Rebend that front knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, open out, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, half bound, reverse. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time through. How are you breathing? Inhale, rise to toes, gaze forward. Exhale, bend your knees. Step or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, find that long spine. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, sit low, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step or jump, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your right leg high. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Shoot that leg through. Inhale, left arm to the sky, fallen triangle. Exhale, left hand to the floor, look forward. Bend those elbows, take that push up. Push back up. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, step your right foot forward. Drop that back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, arms reach up and back. Exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, re-extend arms overhead. Exhale, modified pyramid, stretch and fold. Rebend your front knee. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Right palm to the ceiling. Inhale, half bound, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist. Right arm high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Shoot that leg through. Inhale, right arm up, fallen triangle. Exhale, right hand to the floor, look forward. Bend those elbows lower. Push back up. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your left foot forward, drop your back knee. Inhale, crescent moon, reach up and back. Exhale, cactus your arms. Re-extend those arms, inhale. Exhale, modified pyramid, stretch and fold. Rebend that front knee, inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Left palm to the ceiling, inhale, half bound, reverse. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, low lunge twist, left arm high. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog for 3 slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. One more breath in. As you exhale, lower your knees to the floor. Bring your legs together and sit back on your heels. Hands can rest on your thighs. Just take a moment. Observe, check in, breath, body, temperature, shifts, changes, new sensations. We're going to take a round of breath of fire, building even more heat. We keep our lips closed, just like Ujjayi breath. We breathe in and out through our nose. We'll take sharp exhales out our nose and let the inhales happen naturally. So we'll exhale, 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 almost like you're blowing out a candle with your nose. It'll sound like this. So sharp exhales, natural inhales. We're going to take our hands and fold our fingers in and keep our thumbs out. Reach those arms overhead. If this shape in your legs is uncomfortable, you can swing your legs around and sit cross-legged like we were in the beginning of class. I want you to let your tailbone drop, shoulders soften. Take a big breath in through your nose first. A big exhale out your nose all the way to empty. This time, inhale halfway, and we'll start our exhales. Exhale, 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 exhale. Every time you exhale, draw your belly button in and up, in and up, in and up, in and up. Sharp exhales. Those inhales happen naturally. Keep your tailbone dropping, shoulders soft, arms extending. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Big exhale to empty. Take a full breath in. On an exhale, release your arms. Rest your hands on your thighs. Breathe naturally. Eyes can stay open or closed. Allowing a moment of observation. And when you observe, there's no need to define or name anything. It's really just a matter of sitting with, feeling, noticing. If your eyes are closed, let them crack open. Slide your hands forward, make your way into downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Flex your right foot. Push a little more into your right hand, and then imagine you could stamp your right foot on the left side of your room. Take a big breath in. Exhale, step your right foot all the way up between your hands. Press down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the right. Press your palms. Hook that left arm to the outside of your right leg. Use that arm against your leg to help you rotate your heart closer to your thumbs. Shoulders are drawing together and down your back. Send a little more energy out that back heel and out the top of your head. And then just like in our low lunge twist, can you square those hips to the floor a little more? Drop that outer right hip. Lift underneath the front of that left hip. Keep all of that happening. Gaze to the floor. We're going to step this left foot forward and come into Parvrita Utkatasana. As you're ready, left foot steps to meet right. Rework that twist. A couple options here. Sit low in your hips. Make sure your knees are pointing forward. Option to stay with hands at heart. Maybe you fly your arms wide. Maybe you take this down into a side crow, dropping your hips to your heels, placing your hands on the floor. That left arm will stay connected to that right leg. Shift forward. Right hip can come to right arm. Feet float. Maybe you stretch your legs. Wherever you are, breathe for 3. We'll meet in a forward fold in 2. 1. Forward fold, top of mat. Shake it out. Let it go. Soften your knees, roll up slowly. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts, arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana on the left. Bend that bottom leg. Try and double wrap left leg over, left arm under. Scoop your belly in and back. Lift your elbows up and pull your forearms forward. Try and squeeze your hands together, your arms together, your legs together for 3. Sit low. 2, we have a big transition. 1, Ardha Chandrasana. As you rise, unwrap. Right fingers reach to the floor, left leg extends back, left arm reaches to the sky. Flatten out your hips and chest to the left side of your room. This might be where you stay. Maybe Chapasana, you might bend that top knee and catch your foot. Kicking foot to hand, opening through your hips and heart for 3, 2, 1. Keep the shape you're in, gaze to the floor. Big step all the way back into reverse triangle. Softening that front knee to step back, but then stretch both legs straight. Anchor through your right big toe. Reach that right arm up and back. Big breath in. Exhale, triangle. Let your hips shift the other way. Right side stays long as you land right hand to your leg, left arm to the sky. Lengthen your tailbone towards your back heel. As you push more into that back heel, get longer through the top of your head. Shoulders are soft. Reach through those top fingers. Take one more breath in. Exhale, find that modified pyramid. Left hand lands. Hop those left toes around a face front. You might need to shorten your stance here. Try and ground through both feet. And we'll move into Parvrita Trikonasana, a little less intense. Left hand can stay inside right foot. A little bit deeper twist. Left hand comes to the outside of your right foot. This is a great place to use a block as well if you have a block available. Keep that right hip pulling back. Start to rotate your torso to the right and reach your right arm to the sky. Push down and out through your feet. Lengthen from tail to head and then twist on top of that length. Pull your belly in. Scissor your inner thighs together. Work that twist. Reach through those right fingers. Take one more breath in. Exhale, release. Hop that back foot back into a low lunge. Press into your hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg to the sky. So that same right leg. Exhale, open your hip, bend your knee, scorpion dog. Option to stay here or flip your dog. Pivoting all 10 toes to face back. Let that right foot land. Press into your feet to lift your hips. Reach your right arm to the front of your space. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg lifts. Look to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the right. Slide your right shin forward. Walk your left knee and left toes back. Sit up tall as you breathe in. And on an exhale, fold. Great place to close your eyes. Really nice place to come back to that Ujjayi breath. Let it wash over your body. Channeling that heat as you build it, sending it to those places that might be a little more resistant or tight. Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes. Step back, downward facing dog. Give your legs a pedal. You might open your mouth, stick out your tongue. And we'll take that sequence on the left. Inhale, lift your left leg to the sky. Exhale, scorpion dog. Open your hip, bend your knee. Flex your left foot. Push more into that left hand as you reach that left foot over to the right side of the room. Big breath in. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Pressing down to rise. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, prayer twist to the left. Palms press. Right arm hooks to the outside of your left leg. Use that arm against your leg to work that twist. Shoulders together and down your back. Reach out that back heel, reach out the top of your head. Notice those hips. Can you square your hips to the floor a little more as you rotate? Keep all of this happening. Gaze to the floor. Step that back foot forward, Parvrita Utkatasana. Feet come together, knees come together. Hips and knees are facing forward as you rework that twist. You might stay here. You might spread your arms wide. You might work into that side crow, dropping the hips, planting the hands. Right arm stays connected to that left leg. Shift forward, float those feet, maybe stretch the legs. Breathe for 3. We'll meet in a forward fold in 2, 1. Forward fold. Take a moment here. Shake it out. Let it go. Soften your knees. Roll up slowly. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right knee lifts. Arms overhead. Exhale, Garudasana. Bend that bottom knee. Double wrap that right leg over. Double wrap right arm under. Sit low in your hips. Pick up your elbows. Squeeze your palms together. Arms together. Legs together. Belly draws in for 3, 2. Big transition coming up. 1. Ardha Chandrasana. Take your time. Unwrap. Right leg stretches back, left fingers find the floor, right arm reaches to the sky. Hips and chest flatten out to the right. Maybe you stay, or maybe you bend that top knee for Chapasana. Breathe for 3, 2. Keep this shape. 1. Gaze to the floor. Big step back into reverse triangle. That front knee will soften, but then stretch it straight as you reach back. Big inhale. Exhale, triangle. Left side stays long as you extend. Left hand lightly lands. Push more into your back heel. Get longer through your spine. Let your tailbone reach towards that back heel and add a little more length through your top arm. Shoulders are soft. Find your breath. Take another inhale. Exhale, modified pyramid, just as a transition. Right hand lands, hop those right toes around. We are working into Parvrita Trikonasana. Hips are square, legs are as long as possible. Right hand inside that left foot, a little more moderate. Right hand to the outside of your left foot, a little deeper twist. Push down into your feet, reach your heart forward. Try and lengthen first, and then start to rotate to the left. Left arm to the ceiling, torso spinning to the left side of your room. Keep pushing down and out through your feet. Scissor your inner thighs together. Shoulders are soft and away from your ears. Spine is long from tail to head. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. Hop that right foot back, low lunge. Press into your hands. Inhale, step to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg to the sky. Left leg back up. Exhale, scorpion dog. Option to stay or flip your dog. Land that left foot. Pivot all 10 toes back. Reach your left arm forward. Press your hips high. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Left leg lifts, gaze to your hands. Exhale, pigeon on the left. Slide that left leg forward. Take your time with care, setting up. Walk your right toes and right knee back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Soft shoulders. Soft face. Can you find your Ujjayi breath? Start to walk your hands back in. Tuck your back toes, step back, downward dog. Give your legs a pedal, head a shake. On an inhale, shift forward to plank. Gaze forward. Exhale, bend your elbows and lower to the floor. Untuck your toes, walk your legs together as if you had one leg. I want you to roll your shoulders back and then reach behind you, interlace your fingers behind you. Squeeze your hands together. Start to drive your knuckles to the back of the room. Open across your chest even more. Keep your legs zipped together. Inhale, lift everything off the floor. Feet, thighs, chest, head. Knuckles are driving to the back of the room. Breathe for 3, 2, take one more breath in, lift everything higher. 1, release. Bring your left cheek to the floor, close your eyes. Let everything heavy into the earth. Bring your head back to center, zip those legs in again. Dhanurasana, bend your knees, reach for your ankles or the outer edges of your feet. Try and keep your legs close together, hip width apart, max if possible. Roll those shoulders back, push down into the front of your pelvis. Use that to anchor. Inhale, lift everything else away from the floor. Feet are lifting to the ceiling. Shins are kicking to the back of the room to help lift the chest. Notice if those legs are spread really wide. If so, try and bring them back in a little bit. Roll your shoulders back, open through the heart. Breathe for 3, 2, lift everything a little higher. Take one more breath in. 1, exhale, release. Right cheek to the floor, look left. Drop into the earth. Come back to center with the head. Bring your hands to the floor. Gentle press back, child's pose. You might sway a little side to side. Almost like you're erasing the slate, cleaning the chalkboard. Walk your hands towards your knees. Make your way up to sit and swing your legs around to the front of your space. We'll come into a straddle, Upavista Konasana. Legs open wide. Point your knees and toes to the ceiling. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. And on an exhale, fold. Make your way back up to sit. You can use your hands on the outsides of your legs to help draw your feet in for Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together, knees wide, sit up tall, big breath in. Exhale and fold. Roll your shoulders back a couple times. Give your head an easy sway, side to side. Make your way up to sit. Extend both legs long out in front of you. Flex your feet. Sit up tall. Take a breath in. Exhale and fold. You may give your shoulders a couple rolls here. So even ground down through your heels. Reach back and out through your sit bones. Pull your heart forward a little more. Re-soften. Refold. Make your way up to sit. As you unroll onto your back, hug your knees into your chest. With a gentle squeeze, take some side-to-side rocks from your head to your shoulders, to your knees and hips. And let's work to find eagle legs, trying to double wrap left leg over right. Draw your knees in towards you. Let's take our knees over to the left to start. Gaze right. Big breaths. Just let those knees fall to the left as far as they can. You might find that Ujjayi breath here. Inhale back through center. Keep this wrapping of your legs. Shift your hips over to the left a little bit, and then let your knees fall to the right. Look to the left. Same thing, knees can fall just as far as they can. Inhale back through center. Uncross your legs, organize those hips. Squeeze your knees into your chest again, and just start with those side-to-side sways. Head, shoulders, hips, knees. And then let's find that eagle on the right. Try and double wrap right leg over left. Keep your thighs in close to your chest, arms to a T. Start by dropping your knees to the right, just as far as they want to go. Inhale back through center. Keep this wrap in your legs. Shift your hips over to the right a little bit, and then let your knees fall left. Gaze right. Inhale back through center. Unwrap your legs. Organize your hips. This time as your knees draw in, grab that right knee with your right hand, left knee with left hand, and just start to circle your legs and your hip sockets. A few times one way. A few times the other way. Come back to center. Bring your hands behind your legs. Stretch your legs to the ceiling. You can let your legs fall into your hands. So your arms are probably going to straighten here. So you use very little effort. Legs drop into your hands, knees soft, ankles soft, feet soft. You might tuck your chin a little so the back of your neck is long. This is a very calm, passive version of legs up the wall. Just giving ourselves a moment to reset our circulation. We are on our legs and feet so much throughout the day. This is a nice gift for them. Notice your breath here. Flex your feet, bend your knees towards your armpits. Happy baby, grab for the outer edges of your feet. Pull down on your feet to work those knees closer to the floor. If it feels good to rock a little side to side, go for it. If it feels good to stretch one or both legs straight, go for it. Try and reach your lower back to the floor wherever you are, maintaining a long spine. Hug your knees into your chest. See if you can keep a hold of the outer edges of your feet. Lift your head to your knees and then push your feet into your hands. Try and curl into a tight, tight ball for 5, 4, 3, 2. Release and set up for final rest. Shavasana. Take whatever you need to find ease and comfort so you can rest in stillness without disruption. Close the eyes. Allow the embers from the fire you just created to warm. Percolate, to inspire. Start to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and wrists, toes and ankles, your head, maybe even your hips side to side. Just coming back into your body. Reach your arms overhead. Take a big stretch from toes to fingers. And start to walk your feet in towards your seat. Bend your knees. Roll to your right side. Use that right arm as a pillow for your head. Make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Once you arrive, close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart, checking in. The best thing you could do is master the chaos in you. You are not thrown into the fire. You are the fire. Mama Indigo. The divine light in me bows to the divine light in you. Namaste.